Hello, everybody. Raymond here. Uh, just gonna give y'all guys an update since what I do, what I work with, and everything, believe it or not, is analog. We really don't use the amps. Those are only used for practice. So I can push these suckers over here. So when practice, when my band, our band, my Dallas comes around. So, this is where the board usually will be in, since most of y'all heard my board caught on fire. Well, smoky kind of ish, whatever. I don't know. Looks kind of ashy right here. I don't know. Yeah, it might have been worse than I thought. I work with these here. The top is EQs for the mains and maximizers for overall everything. So is compressor, which I really don't compress. I really just use it just for the noise gates for just these two right here. You could tell I'll just use this knob a lot because it's not the dustiest one. And these two EQs right here are for the kicks. So I can have them evenly. This is the wireless system for the headsets. So I use those, somewhere. I don't know where that come from. Never heard of that brand, but it works, so. I just, since I was, kind of bored, since I was planning on making video today, so I'll just do this video instead and show everybody what I work with. And since I was cleaning out the wires, trying to roll them up really nicely and trying to make them nice and clean back there. Maybe that one too, I don't know. It's really dusty. This equipment's old. It's prehistoric. Yeah, but it works, Someday I'll go digital. I don't know if I could get rid of them B-52s and JBL tops. Those things are nice, real nice. Yeah, there is a spaghetti down here though, because that's just a roll of wire, because those are, I don't know, I think 50 footers. When I rent these out to some events, and they got to be long. They got to go way, which they kind of already. The other side's already over there. Which I'm using a different top over there because I do got the JBLs together. That's a different JBL, but I got the other side. On the other side, the JBL on the other side. That's what I meant to say. You could kind of barely see the B-52 over there on the other side. But anyways, that's just a small little system I work with. But it's small, but it's powerful. Anyways, so the other spaghetti wire, it goes up to the rack system, the lights up there on top. You see those, and that's what I could, the controllers back there in the back, and it controls these. This is what lights me up. Somewhat that one does too. I know. I think I blinded some of y'all guys with that, but because it was already on. But I guess I'm gonna start over here with the drums, because then again, I rolled up all these wires up. So I know whenever the board comes back, I know where everything's, coming from. Like, see, I got the wire right here. So I know it's coming from the overhead. And I got the wire rolled down on the floor over there in the back for the gong drum. And so I know where that one's coming from, of course, and so on. I got all the wires. I have to, keep them all, except this one. This one's color coded, so that one's color coded. So this one's rolled up to here because not all of them go to the snake, because this color coded snake goes to my other drum kit live when we open up again after all this stuff that's going on. Whenever the clubs and stuff whatnot starts opening up again, hopefully it will. I know, speaking for everybody else, everybody I know is musicians and they're suffering too, like I am, and I use that snake for that. So right now I'm using part of it for this kit, because this kit is kind of a big kit. So this one goes here too, rolls up to the snare. And that's a free floater. So I guess I'll start with that one. So that's a free floater snare. Love the crap out of it, man. It's just tight. I like tight. Who doesn't like tight, right? Just kidding. Anyways, so I'll just start from here. It's a 24 by 18 or 16. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I ordered these drums maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. That's how old they are. But I keep up with them as much as I can, keep them clean. Do not like that rust stuff that's on that, every drummer hates, that they get the spots on the rims and everything. So maybe that's, hopefully I'll try to keep that, especially in this room. This room gets very muggy and whatnot. So anyways, so that's basically 22 by 18 for sure, I know. And that's another 22 by 18. And then over here, I got a little guy over here. It's a 20 by 18. So I got that mounted. So they all definitely are going to be mic'd up from now on. There's my other overhead that I'm using. And since I'm over here already, I got the SPDS, not the SPDSX, but someday I will start getting one of those, but until then I'm just using this one right now. So currently it's just in quarantining with me, and this is the one I usually use on the show. That's why it's so word out. Look at that, it's chewed up. That's why I had to have duct tape in the middle, because I use it so much. And a lot for the 808 sound, the 809, and like a fake clap and a fake snare sound. So I'm gonna get behind here and some chimes. Basically that's pretty much what I use that all for, and that's it. I got some samples in there, but I'm just waiting for the right time to use them. Just not yet. I don't know. I have used them in the past. I use it for intros and stuff like that in my past, because I had it since I was since they came out. I guess you could tell it's filthy. Look at that little ghost behind there. That's a little ghost. Well, that's my B-52. Well, that's my Mocoso towel, so I don't have to look so, so sweaty on the videos when I make the videos. So I guess I'll start with the pedals here. Yeah, they're a little bit different, but I first started out with iron cobras, so I have more of those. But I switched to pearls, eliminators. I like them a lot. I just randomly not ordered, but found this one at Guitar Center. So you know what? I'm just gonna take it, because it's not easy to find a left-handed double beater. I mean, maybe it is, but in Fort Worth, not really. But so maybe I had to order them, but I didn't want to wait and everything. So it was right then and there. So I just got that sucker. So that linkage is to over here. So I hit that. I use this as a micro snare LP as a, I don't know what you call that, but that's for salsa, whatnot. And then your double bass. I also got a limit. I gotta have them the same. At least the mains, I gotta have the same. This one I got off a buddy of mine, Mario. He didn't have the middle linkage, but I had an extra part laying around, so I got it. So I got a killer deal out of it. So why not use it? It goes with my 9000. My wishes goes up here. And so this one, it reaches, the DW one reaches over here to the 24-inch. So I guess I'll start from left to right on the drums. So 14-inch tom-tom. Of course, is a 14-inch. I already mentioned this one earlier. The free floater snare. It's kind of got some weather on it, because I've had it so long already. And 8-inch tom-tom, 10-inch, and 12, 13, 16, 18, and the 20 back here. Sometimes I gotta breathe hard to reach that one. You hear my throat, it's crying sometimes because I'm so heavy. And I got a little 10-inch little micro snare over here. Not a micro, but I don't know what you call those. But I think it's called a 808 too as well. Is that no M80? One of them, kind of affordable kind of snares. So I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put it right there. I know it looks kind of like a Mangini kit, but Mangini has his tom set up different. I have mine the way I want them, my way, my drum set. I'm just kidding. But and plus there's nowhere else to put it. I'm like, come on, I'm gonna put it way over here. I'm not gonna reach way over there for a snare unless it was over here. But I already got this sucker over here, we're gonna put on the top rack. I don't know. That'd be a cool idea, right? Well, here's a cowbell, which I retired. I don't use it no more on the shows. Well, when we did have shows, still got some killer sound to it. So the cymbals, this is a pasties, which I'm usually just mostly 97% of this kit is Sabian. So I'm just letting you know that. So it's one of these flanger sound effect bells and a manual bell on top of it, and a Sabian max stack. Well, it was a max stack, but the top cracked, so I'm using it as just a regular flash, and then a Zeldin Zell bell on top, and then it's Ozone 10-inch, and this is a weird little, I don't know what that's called. It's a Saluda. I don't know where that come from. I found it at a used store, and I like the sound of it. Got a very industrial sound. That's what I like about bells. If they got that industrial sound, I'm taking it. Whatever, you know. So anyway, since I'm standing up already, this is the Ozone 16-inch. Ozone snare. Ozone cymbal. My bad. There's so many drums here, I get confused sometimes. China 17-inch Extreme. I love it. This one, you could tell it's a little dust. Somebody wrote their name on there. I don't know what that says. Nando? I think it says Nando. This is a Dark Crash 16-inch. Down here, it's a 12-inch chopper. Usually come in, I usually used to see these in 10-inch, but that's a 12-inch, so I had to take that sucker. On top of that one is it's an old Sabian metal 18-inch crash. Hi-hat Zeldin, which I set it upside down because the top, which is now it's on the bottom, cracked. So this is, the bottom was still good, so I use that one. Oh, and this one is a metal Sabian, so it's you can barely see the logo. Also retired. It's not in there no more. Not going to the shows no more. So gotta have those hi-hats, a bell hi-hat, which I kind of made it myself because I'm a big Terry Bozzio sound fan. So you know I like those sounds. And back over here was a China SX sound, 18-inch, also 18-inch, another Ozone, and a bell, Sabian Ice Bell. And this is a 22-inch Power Bell HH Sabian. Awesome sucker. And pretty much that's the kit. You know, that's what I work with. SPS and one of these IKEA, whatever you call these things, man. I use this once in a while. Haven't used it on any videos yet, but this is what I use to practice along with. You know, just keep my tempo and whatnot, and then see what other sounds it's got. I haven't gone through all the sounds on it yet, but I'm looking at some sounds that maybe if I like, I'll throw it into here and use it on here since it's samples. But until then, I got no intention of doing it yet, but soon I will. You know, and a little Tascam recorder here on the side. Just always got to record yourself in practice, no matter what. You know, you never know. You're like, dang, you know, I should have recorded that. What happened? That was badass. Always record yourself no matter what. So I always keep a recorder near me. Excuse all the little messy stuff here. You know, some old retired little Timbalitos right there. You know, some old stuff that I haven't used in a long time. Here's the DMX controller that I use for all the lights up here. All these dumb lights. And and then here's my daughter Stephanie. She was about 7 or 8, and now she's 17. She's grown up now. And yeah, that's the kit. Awesome sauce. And my throne is crying again because I'm getting heavy. All right.